Shalom, shalom. I'd like to give all praise to Yahbashim Yahushua, Bashem Rakakadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders, the GM, master rule and teach what in scripture, say, teach Yakim out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. Just to recap, yesterday was, I heard on one of the brothers' channels, yesterday was Trump declaring national emergency, but for somehow I believe that the national emergency has been declared already, just hasn't been in full effect. So going into this, knowing what's going to befall us during the economic times, you have China, which is is ready to dump U.S. Treasury bonds that holds United States basically afloat. So the Treasury bonds are the investments that United States has. I believe it's liquidity, if I'm not mistaken. If one of you brothers know that, correct me on that. But definitely, things are playing out the way that the Lord, Yahbashim Yahushua, wants it to. So, so, things must come to pass, and as they should, for the glory and honor, and for the namesake of the Lord, Yahbashim Yahushua. Oh. And so, as we know, back in times past, you had Jeremiah, which gave basically the downfall of all the nations, starting with the kingdom of Babylon, working its way down. And so we're in the last part in the latter days, and so we at the cusp of it all, so to speak, of this great statue being broken with this great rock coming out the sky, which is Yahushua. And he's striking the toes. He's aiming right for the toes, and so the whole this whole statue of this man is going to fall due to his toes being struck. And so that's Yahushua coming to visit Edom. That's what he's doing. He's coming to visit Edom. He's coming to visit Edom first. Because as we well know that, through the spirit, the two soldiers that pierced him, they are of the stock of Edom. Those are Esau's descendants, which pierced the Lord, our Savior, Yahushua. And so when he comes back, he's coming back to bring order. But he's also, when he comes back, he's coming back to take out revenge upon the heathen. And so he's not only taking revenge out on the heathen, 2/3 of the nation of Israel would not partake in the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven. So that's why we push the word. Number one, we push the word for the love of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Number two, we push it. We push the word out of fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, knowing that what he can do to us. And what is the recompense of disobedience? Okay. Also, we push it for the brethren, so we might be used to wait and seal up the elect. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to transpire in these last days. So the little book is the book of and understanding the knowledge of the scriptures. Okay, this is the book. So knowing that the Lord is going to protect his people, we definitely hasten the day that the Lord is going to come back. We hasten, the very moment, the very day that the Lord is going to come back and redeem his people. We have faith that the Lord's going to do so. This is definitely a warning to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to get right before the day of the Lord, before the dreadful day of the Lord. And so who was a great whore? Who was Babylon the Great? Who was the daughter of Babylon? And the answer to that question is America, United States of America. So, we just go a little precept. Revelation 19, 19 and 1. And after these things, I heard a great voice of such people in heaven saying, Hallelujah, salvation and glory and honor and power unto the Lord our power. For true and righteous are his judgments. For he had judged the great whore, which did not corrupt, which did corrupt the earth, Salakiakim, which did corrupt the earth with her fornication, and hath avenged the blood of his servants at her hand. And again, they said, Alleluia, and her smoke rose up forever and ever. So, this, I'm going to end it on there. This is a future prophecy. It hasn't happened yet, obviously. America's still running, but it's soon to be destroyed. And with that, I'd like to say shalom.